Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert and Sonia on Robert and Sonia Live on NGSC Sports. NGSC Sports is brought to you by Arena Eats. I don't have the information with me. I can't read it off the screen, so what I can do is try to ad-lib it. Arena Eats, I'll just tell you what it is. Arena Eats is an app where you can order your meals in the stadium or in the arena when you're at an event. ArenaEats.app for those who don't want to get up out of their seat and want to have a nice meal delivered to them in the stands when they're at the event. This is Robert and Sonia on Robert and Sonia Live. Hey, Sonia, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's cold out here.
Yeah, it's cold down here too.
Yeah, well, would your hands be freezing if you were outside right now?
Yes.
Oh, wow, it's that cold. Um, well, I am live in the Strip District here in Pittsburgh. You can see in the background there, they've got all kinds of stuff down here, and there's a few people walking around. I'm sure it's not as busy as it would normally be if it were the regular game day and regular playoff day, but
Yeah.
because...
No stands today.
Say that again?
No fans in the stands.
No fans in the stands. That's not good for a playoff game, but it's the season now, right? With wearing a mask all the time. So this is just one of the Stiller stores. This is just one of the Stiller stores down here in the Strip. And so you can see around me in the background how much stuff is in here. This is like the third store that I've been in this morning, and it's got basically everything that you want here in the store. And this is, like I said, this is just one of three stores that I've been in this morning. And the first store I went into has 20% off. The second store I went into is 20% off. And there's probably discounts in here today, or no?
Depends on what you buy.
Depends on what you buy, but there are some discounts here in this store as well. And look at these terrible towels. Look at the different terrible towels. All kinds of terrible. I like this one right here. Right
Morning, Jason.
there.
Hey.
I like that one right there. And there's a black terrible towel.
I haven't seen a black one.
Oh, well, here, let me open it up for you. I can't. They got it closed. It's locked. You can't open it up. They got a tag, one of them things holding it closed, so you can't open it up. But it's just opposite of the regular terrible towel. Even one for the toddlers. Look at that. So socks. Look at it, Juju socks. Everything that you want in Stillers, you can get it here in one of these stores. So today we are having the playoff game tonight. There were 3 playoff games yesterday. There are 3 more playoff games today, and I want to talk about that a little bit here this morning. But Sonia, you've got a contest going on during this show today,
Right.
and I'm going to be in a store, and hopefully somebody will win today, and they will be able to pick out the prize that they want. It was going to be a terrible towel because I was just going to go buy a terrible towel and have it available so that somebody could pick it out and have it. But now I'm down here and I see all of these things. I'm going to confuse some people right now because
confuse me too. FYI. And then he's going to say, "Well, why didn't you just catch up?"
Well, I'm going to say that whatever prize you win today while I'm here in the district, you'll be able to choose something that is $20 or less. Okay, you'll be able to choose something that is $20 or less, but it's going to be a cloth item. It's not going to be a hard item like a mug or a bowl or anything like that. Okay, because I've got to be able to mail it to you fairly easily, and not. I don't want it to arrive broken. That's for sure.
Well,
so
usually stores send it.
Oh, so you want me to go ahead and have? Well, I can do that. That means that. See now, who's complicating it? Okay, so
they box it up and mail it for you.
Okay, so if they want a hard item, then if they want a hard item, then they will have to send you the address or text message, or I should, what is it? Message me the address.
If it's a hard item or a soft item, if they win, we still need your address.
Yes, but I was going to carry the soft item with me because I have mailing packages at home.
Oh, okay.
That's why. But so if it's a hard, well, yeah, we'll still have to get their address today. And then if it's a soft item, I'll just take it home with me and then I'll mail it out. And if it's a hard item, I'll give the address to the store and the store can mail it out.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so look up, there's another store across the street. This is the strip district here in Pittsburgh, and this is where a lot of markets are down through here, and restaurants and shops and things like that. Like across the street, there's a produce market. So let me go over a little bit of information here about the games that happened yesterday and are happening today, because there's 3 games today.
Well, do you want to go ahead and tell them what to pick, and then while people are coming on, we can.
Yeah, tell them what the contest is, Sonia.
Okay, so I'm choosing a number under 20.
Oh, wait. There may be a tie because there's only 20 numbers. If there's 60 people on, odds are there's going to be at least 3 people to pick the same number. Okay, raise the limit up. Okay. Take it up to 80. Take it up to 80.
Okay, so I'm going to choose a different number now. I'm going to choose a number between 1 and 80. A Steelers number between 1 and 80.
And it could be current or past Steelers, whose number it is. Okay.
Well, some numbers are reused, so it really wouldn't matter whose number it is, but yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, okay, so I'm picking a number 1 through 80. And guess a number between 1 and 80, actually, just.
Okay, so Sonia, write your number down on a piece of paper, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, before everybody starts, I'll inbox it to you.
Okay. So she's going to.
I'm cheating.
Yes. So picking a number from 1 through 80. Choose the number that you. Oh my gosh! Tell me y'all don't want these socks. And I said $20 or less. Look at this. They're only $7 a pair. I'm gonna get in trouble here. I'm gonna get in trouble. So yeah, pick your number between 1 and 80. That's embroidered. That's not just whatever, stick on or whatever. It's embroidered on there. So pick your number between 1 and 80, and you'll be able to get $20 or less in Steelers stuff. Okay. Steelers stuff, because there's all kinds of stuff here. Terrible towels. I know you like the terrible towels, and they got socks and hats and all kinds of stuff. And it's not just here at this store, but the other store down the street has it as well. So the game, the games. Yesterday, the Bills and the Colts were playing. Now, this was interesting to me because when the Bills and the Colts were playing, the Colts had a chance to tie the game. And the coach or whoever was calling the plays decided that they wanted to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point, which would have meant that there was only one more score that had to be made by them to tie the game up. But because they chose to go for 2 points and they missed it, they killed themselves right there, basically from that point on, because now they're playing catch up and having to work harder and being forced into doing something that they wouldn't have had to have done.
Right.
And that probably changed the actions of what the Bills were going to do because of them now having that advantage, that one more point advantage. So the Colts, I'm going to say the Colts coach messed up for the Colts and basically eliminated them from the playoffs. So they are one and done. And then the Seahawks and the Rams, I should say, the Bills won that game 27-24. And then the Seahawks and the Rams were playing. And as I was watching, and I didn't see the entire game, but I would go and take a peek because I was playing Bacher also. But as I was watching the game, it looked to me like the Rams just handled the Seahawks the entire game. Did you see any of that game, Sonia?
Yes, I saw the whole game.
Oh my gosh. It looked like they just had no problem in controlling the Seahawks yesterday. And as good as Russell Wilson is, that didn't show up yesterday because he was being manhandled all day long and running for his life, and not getting any yardage out of it.
That just goes to show how good you are when you play a defense versus when you're not playing a defense.
Yes, right. That's exactly right. And I said it before. My dad told me before. He told me long, long ago that the best offense is a best defense. Because if you've got the defense and you control that offense, they can't score. And it gives you guys a chance to score. It gives your team a chance to score. So Rams totally controlled the game 30-20. They beat the Seahawks yesterday. And I thought that maybe the Seahawks are going to get in, but that didn't happen. The Rams, they surprised me how good they played yesterday. And then the final game last night, the Washington football team against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As usual, the first half of the game looked like it was going to be a game the entire 60 minutes. Looked like it was going to be a really tough game. And it looked like the Washington football team showed up. Their defense was doing the job that they needed to do in order to keep number 12 and accomplice under control. But in the second half, actually the fourth quarter is when it happened. In the fourth quarter, then number 12 and his team played the game the way they should have been playing the game in order to win. It looked like the Washington football team was going to come back, tie it up, and take the lead, but that never happened. They got close, but not close enough, so they didn't get to light a cigar last night. It was number 12 and Tampa Bay Buccaneers that walked away with that win last night. And in the fourth quarter, it looked like it was an easy win because when they needed to come back and score, they just went down the field and scored. And they had very, very good play calling yesterday in the last quarter. So whoever plays them next is going to have to watch it because they are looking pretty, pretty tough.
Are you talking Buccaneers?
Yeah, Buccaneers.
Okay, so I have a different opinion on that.
Oh, I like this. Come on.
Washington football team.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Go ahead. I know what you're going to say.
Was playing with a backup quarterback.
Yes.
Heineke is my favorite beer right now if I was drinking. Because he was able to keep up with 12x12.
And he was injured.
If it wasn't for that, what was that? Pass interference at the end of the game.
And that was ridiculous.
To tie it up. Wasn't at the end of the game, but it was close to it. To tie it up, it would have had. I think it would have had a better outcome of a football game.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. I'm going to admit that I made a mistake a while ago with what I was saying about how good they were looking, because I totally forgot about the quarterback being injured and running into the locker room to get attended to so that he could finish the game.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, and in the first half, when he wasn't injured, he was keeping up. I mean, Brady, what was he? 18 points until like the middle of the fourth quarter. Yes, Tom Brady, and yes, he does the last drive or whatever, the GOAT.
He was only 22 of 24 or something like that. 22 of 40.
What, passing?
He didn't have, yeah, Brady, he didn't have a very good, I might be back. He didn't have a very good percentage of completions last night.
Right. So I have, I was sitting here going like, okay, this is Washington. They haven't been to a playoff game in forever. And not only that, they're not playing with they're playing without Alex Smith. Henkel is, fresh out of college. This is what, his first or second year in the NFL, and I think he did an awesome job of keeping up with the Buccaneers and the Bruce Arians football team. Tom Brady.
Not yet.
So I think he did pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, because I think that if it weren't for him being injured, because when he ran into the locker room to get attended to and he came back out, he marched them right down the field and got another touchdown just like that. He was passing on point yesterday. Yeah, he was looking very, very good.
So I'm sitting here saying, if the Buccaneers can't, and Tom Brady can't even get really past Washington football team with more than I said 24 points at
everything's pressure on me.
He's going to struggle with the defense. I mean, can you imagine if he was playing the Rams?
Well, yeah, right.
If he was playing the Rams, he wouldn't have had a chance.
He wouldn't have had a chance. They'd have lost by 20 points.
Yeah. So, yeah, I totally disagree with your first assessment of that game.
Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot the quarterback was playing injured, and that the regular quarterback wasn't in. I forgot all about that. You're right. Yeah, that's not what goes down in the record books, but that's what happened yesterday.
Right.
Oh, this coffee smells delicious. I know you're a coffee woman. Oh my gosh, that smells. I don't even drink coffee. It smells delicious. Allegheny coffee and tea.
Okay, so everybody, if you want to start putting your numbers in, for the Michelle's got 7, Jason's got 19, Teresa, Tessie Hayes got 43, Michelle's got 7. So if everybody else is on.
Yeah, get your numbers in, because about time this show is over, there's going to be a winner. Okay, this doesn't carry over. The show tonight is going to have a different winner. So if you want to be able to choose your Steelers gear today, with this show, then you've got to get your number in. Otherwise, you're going to miss out, because I'm not going to come back over here tonight and choose, because I'm going to be walking around the stadium tonight to give you views of the stadium if I'm in the area, or I'm going to be in my hotel room. So you want to get your number in so that you can hopefully win a prize while I'm online, while we're on this show. So the games today, Sonia, there are 3 games today. Beginning, and I think the Ravens and the Titans play first, I believe. Ravens and Titans both are 11-5. Go ahead.
The Saints and the Bears play first. I do.
Oh, Saints and the Bears play first. Okay, so the Saints and the Bears. The Saints are 12-4, and the Bears are 8-8.
You're right. I'm wrong. Just so you know.
Wow. Okay. All right. So let me go back. The Ravens and the Titans, both 11-5. I'm believing that the Titans are going to beat the Ravens because they both have a good running game. But I think that the Titans' defense is a little tighter and a little better than the Ravens. And the Titans, I believe, have the ability to run and pass. If they get contained, and the quarterback was Tannehill, what's that guy's name?
Ryan?
Yeah, that's who it is. If he's contained in the pocket, he can still pass the ball. But if Jackson is contained in the pocket, he can't pass the ball. If they stop him from going outside the pocket and contain him that way, then the Ravens are doomed. Jackson can run, and they've got a very good running offense, but the defense of the Titans, I believe, is better than the run game of the Ravens.
Okay, so the Titans have won the last 3 games that they have played against the Baltimore Ravens. They took them out. They took them out of playoffs last year. So we're Steeler fans. We got our fingers crossed. And I don't even tell you the truth. I don't even know which one I would rather play. Titans are, theoretically, okay, because we don't know what seed is going where yet. So I wouldn't think I don't even know which one I would want to play. And I think we just hope that Baltimore gets out because we're sick of seeing them.
Well, I think that I would rather us play the Titans. I think that we could play that game. It would be a clean game. And I think that we'd be able to beat them. I think that we can beat the Ravens as well. But I think I would rather see us play the Titans. Then the next game up is the Bears and the Saints. The Saints are 12-4, and the Bears are 8-8. Now, with the Saints being 12-4, I thought that they were going to do better than that. I mean, that's a good record, 12-4, but I thought they were going to do better than that this season, and I thought that I was going to see Breeze do a better job than what I've seen him do in the few games that I've seen him play. The Bears squeaked in, and the Bears didn't control their own destiny going in. The Bears squeaked in. They have a decent defense. The offense is not as good as what they would like it to be, and they keep switching quarterbacks in and out, and that's helped them a little bit. But I think that the Saints will win, and I think they're going to just I think that I want the Bears to win. I'll tell you, I want the Bears to win. I want to see the Bears come back and get in because they haven't been in such a long time. But I think that the Saints are going to win. I think Saints are going to probably win by 13 or more points. That's my guess.
Week 8, it was Saints-Bears overtime game. So they had overtime in week 8. Now, I don't remember when Drew Brees went out. And they're saying if Mitch Trubisky doesn't win, he's going to be on the unemployment list.
Oh, well, okay.
Us.
I guess they're not. Well, you know, he came in and he was firing them up a couple of games. He came in and did well, but I guess overall he hasn't done as well as what they want him to. Okay.
Yeah, see, and they're thinking that he can't play a 60-minute game.
Well, that's because they haven't had him playing 60-minute games. The entire, well, maybe that's why they haven't, because they didn't think that he could last. And so he hasn't played 60 minutes. He's come in and gone out.
Yeah. See, and I think that was some of the problem, because weren't they going back and forth between him and Foles or him and somebody?
Yes, him and Foles.
I mean, you can't get into a rhythm with your wide receivers and your running back and your O-line with flipping back and forth.
Right.
However, on the flip side of that, I do believe in Week 17, the Steelers really did a great job in and out with Dobbs and Mason Rudolph. So so that theory sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know.
So what you and I are saying here is that this game, well, I'm thinking the Saints going to win by 13 or more, but it might be a closer game than that. It might be a closer game than that. It just depends on how well the quarterbacks for the Bears are doing.
Right.
Okay. And then we have the last game of the day, which is the...
hang on one second. Hey, Brenda, we're playing a game. Pick a number between 1 and 80. And you can win a prize.
Yeah, and pick it now, Brenda, because the winner is going to be chosen on this show. It's not going to be after a game is over with. The winner is going to be chosen on this show, because the winner will receive $20 or less worth of merchandise here from the Strip District in Pittsburgh, which is where I'm at. And there are a lot of stores here with Steelers gear, and they have discounts going on today. Kathleen says it's Steelers win, then we will be playing the Bills. Is that true that you know of, Sonia?
They were saying that yesterday, but it depends on who wins today's games.
Okay.
They were given some scenarios, and I actually picked up the same thing. I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard him say that, because I went on the Black and Gold Blitz after he said that. Oh, if we win, we already know we're playing the Bills. No, it depends on who wins.
Okay.
Titans and
Ravens
for the seeding.
Okay. Because I saw the same thing, but I didn't know for sure, so I didn't say anything. I'd gotten in trouble before saying stuff.
Yeah. What time do I have to be at next Sunday? I don't know.
What's that? What time?
Michelle's.
What time do I be here from list? Oh, you just have to check it out throughout the week, Michelle, because we will have a show at 7 o'clock next Sunday evening, but there may be one on Sunday morning as well. We just have to see what happens today, and then I will advertise it just like I did for today's show.
Are we having one tonight?
Yes, at 7 o'clock, pregame for the Steelers.
Oh.
So it's going to be Steelers information then, because then we should know who we're going to be playing, right?
Well, where we could possibly go, probably, yes.
Yeah, okay. So now Steelers are playing to...
We do know that we are not going to be playing Kansas City. How's that?
Right, yes, we know that.
Because we're not low enough seed to play Kansas City.
Right. Okay. I bought bet slips yesterday for the Steelers to win the conference championship. And here's where the odds were. A $20 ticket will repay me or pay me $240. So the odds are low on us winning the championship game according to the odds makers.
Well,
I don't.
I was actually watching the announcers yesterday before the games, and they have Kansas City, of course, and either one of them had Green Bay, and that is out now, and one of them had the Rams, and then the Saints. But
Okay.
majority have them on our side. Oh, number 12 wasn't in on that. Um, but on this side, it was mostly all Kansas City is going to.
Yeah.
I also did say in the same sentence that uh, they have to start blowing out a couple games because their offense is not clicking good enough.
Kansas City's offense is not clicking as well. Yeah, see, and they have a defense, but their defense is not as good as the Steelers. And I think that our offense is better than what we've been seeing. I really think, and we'll see what happens today since nearly everybody is back.
We have Splains coming back.
Hayden's the only one out, I believe.
I think so.
Well, the ones that are out with injuries for the season, besides them, Hayden's the only one out.
Right.
So the Browns are going to be playing their first playoff game in 18 years, and they played the Steelers last weekend, and that was like the Browns' Super Bowl game because they didn't think that they were going to win that game.
No, all of our backup players playing.
Yeah, right. And they still didn't think they were going to win that game from what I heard because their coach, when he was doing a news conference, he was talking about next season and what they would have next season. He wasn't talking much about playing the Steelers and being able to beat the Steelers last weekend. But they wound up winning that game. Which was good for us that they did because of what we are doing today. We're playing them again with our number one guys.
Actually, good thing you said that because when I was watching today's games and who's playing who and yesterday's game, there is an awful lot of games going on right now that are divisional. And I don't know if that's because there are 3 out of 4 divisions get 3 teams to go. 3, 6, 9. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know since 7 teams get to go in, is that the reason why there's so many divisional games in the playoffs now?
Oh, you mean between 2 teams in the same division?
Yeah.
Yes, because there are 7 teams in now, the wild card picks make it, because there's one more team added in there, it makes it easier for some division to have 3 teams in, and they would team up against each other.
You would think it wouldn't matter if you're in that division or conference. Like us playing, I mean, it might have been just coincidence that seating wise, we're playing the Browns, the Rams in our division, instead of Rams playing someone else out of their division. It was just a lot. It's just a lot of divisional games. So we're playing them 3 times.
Yeah. Well, we would probably have wound up playing the Ravens 3 times.
Yeah.
Also, that's a possibility. So it's just because I think it's because of the talent that's in each of the divisions. Like, I mean, had Cincinnati started playing earlier in the season, we could have had all 4 teams in the playoffs. Had they played like they played us the last game, if they would have played like that all season, we could have had all 4 teams in the playoffs.
Right. And
so
there would only have been 2 divisions with more than 1 team.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it is what it is because the wild card depends on your record and the tiebreakers.
Exactly, Kathleen. It changes the format. So
Yeah, yeah, it changes.
It's kind of like playing a a game that takes a card game that takes 4 players, and you go down to the 3 players instead of the 4, and someone always gets set.
Right. Yeah, yeah. There's sandbaggers. That's what you. Yeah, there's people. Yeah. Yeah.
Steelers are 11-0 in 2020. Leads the NFL points turnover difference. So we'll go over all that tonight.
Yeah. So I think the Steelers are going to win today, no problem. And I don't believe that we're going to win by a lot of points, but I don't believe it's going to be a problem for us to win today.
So we'll still have our hair, we'll still have our mind, we'll still have our
yeah. So so you guys don't get so upset. It's going to look ugly there for a while, probably, but don't get so upset because I think it's going to be okay, because it's the end of the game that we need to be concerned about, the end of the game. So this is Robert and Sonia on Robert and Sonia Live on NGSC Sports, and Robert and Sonia Lives is sponsored by Arena Eats, arenaeats.app, in-seat delivery, and call them up on your telephone online. Arena Eats for your seating in the stadium when you want your meal to be arriving to you. Arenaeats.app. I don't have it in front of me and I haven't practiced it, so I can't even say it, but it's Arena Eats. They're going to take care of you with your food when you're in the event. Okay, so Scotty's got a number there, 57. You see Scotty's and Kathleen's. See, they've got 80 numbers to choose from. They must be calling up each other and saying, "Hey, I got this number. Hey, I got this number." You know, yeah, they want to break Robert Conley, don't they? Yeah. So, all right. And so, is there anything that you want to say anymore, or that you want to say about these games today, Sonia, that's going to be happening here? Okay. So we're going to see now. Anybody else that's coming on after this will not be able to get in this game to win a prize. So let me go and see what number Sonia sent to me a while ago, and we'll see who wins. Now, whoever wins, you don't have to have the closest number without going over. You just have to have the closest number. Okay, so if you go over the number that she chose and you're closer than somebody that's under, you still win. All right, so.
Oh, I didn't say that.
You want it to just be?
No, I don't care.
Okay, all right.
I already know who won. So.
I was going to say, because now it's on you. Okay, so the number, I'm opening up the envelope right now, and Sonia sends me the number of 19. 19. She sent me the number of 19. So, what numbers do you have there, Sonia?
Well, Jason guessed 19.
Jason guessed 19. Jason, that's already won prizes?
No, Jason Lamar.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so Jason Lamar, what I'm going to do is I will get off here. No, I won't get off here. Jason, come online here. I'm going to walk through here. You post what it is that you want, okay? Post what it is that you would like to have, and let me go find it. And if it's $20 or less, then that's what you get, okay? Post on the, okay, I see you're here. So tell me what it is that you want. Oh, I've only got 15% battery power. Tell me what it is that you want.
Jason, you better make it quick.
You better hurry. They got socks, they got t-shirts. Look at this shirt right here.
Oh, do they have the playoff shirt? Oh, playoff. It looks like a. Never mind. They have the playoff shirt.
I did not see a playoff shirt here. So these are sweatshirts right here, and they are embroidered.
Oh.
Okay, embroidered, not just stick on. Embroidered. They've got all these different T-shirts. I don't own the rights to this music. If we get cut off, Jason, it's because my battery has gone down, okay, and is dead. And all right.
We wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for the fans. So we love them all.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
So what you had? Oh, this hat?
Yeah.
You could buy it back.
We made that hat.
Yeah, I bought it. I think I bought it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to, when we do a deal like that, they'll make them for us, but we have to do like either 144 or 288. The reason I made that hat is because Frenchie Fuqua had an older one that we sold him years ago, and he said to me, he's like, Jimmy, can you get this hat? I said, you know what, I'll order them for you. And we ordered them, and they were gone.
Yeah, quick.
Within like a month or so.
Yeah.
So, the nice thing about that hat is, right now, I'm hoping it's going to be obsolete because we're going to add a 7 to that. So
Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah, I want that. I want that.
I won't have to make that. I won't have to make that 7th one. They'll already have them.
Okay, I'm glad that I got a special hat here. Yeah, fantastic. All right, has Jason said anything? He wants a knit hat. Okay, let me find the knit hats. Okay. Here is, do you see those, Jason? AFC North Champion 2020. Steelers hat, right there. And then the very, very cold weather hats. This one. Okay. And let me get around this side. There's some other knit hats around here. Yeah, see, it's hard to choose. So I think you want that 2020 AFC North Division hat. Okay, your shirt's in being made, Kathleen. Say it, Sonia.
Okay, so she did wear a shirt. She win a shirt.
Yes, it's being made. Want the 2020 North Champion one. Okay.
Get off and you and Jason chat. And
I got him. Okay, so this is Robert and Sonia live, and
we're gone, y'all.
Oh, send me your address, Jason. Send me your address. Bye, Sonia.
Bye.